Okay, good evening, Sandra. Good evening, Hugo. Can you hear me?
Good evening, teacher.
Okay. How are you today?
My
I'm fine.
day is very occupied and how do you say enferma?
Sick. Sick.
Sick, very, very sick.
Me too. Yo también.
¿También?
Yes.
Sí.
I have a terrible flu, and that's why I'm not going to turn my camera on today because my face is terrible today. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, but because my nose is red and my eyes are crying all of the time, and I am sneezing. So today I'm not going to turn my camera on because of that. Okay. So hello, Fernando. How are you?
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, teacher. Hello, Hugo. Hello, Sandra.
Hello,
Hi, Fernando.
Fernando.
Okay. So we are going to start our encounter. This is the encounter number 4. I'm going to share the agenda with you. So first of all, we are going to talk about some links into account your suggestions to complement the theory for each of the units. As you told me, Sandra, in the last encounter, that you needed more links to have the theory more than the practice. Do you remember? Yeah. And
Yes.
yeah, so there are some links that I am going to include in the study guide. Son unos links que voy a incluir en la guía de estudio that are more related to theory, to the explanation of the topics. Yeah?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'm going to share them with you today. Se los voy a compartir acá en la presentación. But tomorrow you will have the updated document in the virtual classroom. El documento ya lo encontrarán actualizado mañana en la guía de estudio. Okay? With those links. Entonces, he estado revisando los links, no solamente estos nuevos que incluí, sino todos los que se encuentran en la guía, porque como vimos el encuentro pasado, hay unos que no están funcionando. Entonces he estado revisando los links, actualizando los que están. Cuando las páginas que han actualizado y el link ya no funciona, e incluyendo estos nuevos, entonces mañana encontrará la guía de estudio actualizada. With the new link,
Thank you.
the ones that were broken.
Teacher is coming in Spanish.
Yeah.
Estos links se encontrarán como una nueva página, un nuevo documento.
No. O sea, vas a encontrar la guía de estudio. Voy a cambiar el documento que está en el aula virtual. La guía de estudio la voy a cambiar. O sea, es la misma guía de estudio, pero los links, los que no funcionan ya no van a estar ahí.
Ah, ok.
Los nuevos que ahorita les voy a mostrar.
Ah, ok. Entonces descargar la nueva guía. Ahí va a estar actualizados.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to show you the links. Then we are going to do the activity, your presentation, that the person you admire the most. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we will talk about this week activities, and then we will talk about the free time activities, activity that is the one that we have for the next week, and the Unit 5B activities that are the activities that we have for next week. And finally, we will have some time for questions. Okay?
Okay.
That's right.
Profe, para la actividad de tiempo libre no se sugirió una estructura específica, ¿verdad?
No, there is not a specific.
Ok, gracias.
Okay. So these are the links that complement the theory or the explanation of each of the topics that we have in the study guide. And these are the topics that we have in the study guide. So we have for the unit 2B, for the unit 1B, we have like two main topics that were there is and there are and demonstrative adjective. So you have this link. Esta presentación la voy a guardar en la parte en la sección de Communication Space, en la carpeta que dice Presentations, Encounters Presentations. En esa carpeta ustedes encuentran todas las presentaciones de todos los encuentros. Entonces no tienen necesidad de copiar estos links porque están en la presentación y en la guía de estudio que mañana aparecerá actualizada. Okay? So
Okay.
it's just for you to know them. In the unit 1B, well, the topics where there is there are and demonstrative adjectives. So these are the new links that complement the explanation of the topics and the theory. In the unit 2B, we have the simple present and adversary frequency. So these are the new links. In the unit 3B, the topics are describing people. The topic is describing people and adjectives of appearance and personality. So here you have the links. And the unit 4B, that is the last unit of the study guide 3, is free time activities. Okay? So the next study guide, that is the number 4, will be updated next week. La guía de estudio número 4, que empieza la siguiente semana con la unidad 5B. Entonces esa ya, pues como va a estar publicada hasta la siguiente semana, entonces ya aparecerá actualizada. ¿Ok? Entonces esta presentación la encuentran, después de que acabe el encuentro, la pongo en la carpeta de Encounters Presentations y pueden acceder a estos links. De igual manera, la guía. ¿Ok?
Okay.
So,
Okay, thank you.
in these links, you are not going to find a lot of practice. It's more explanation. You are going to find videos that explain the topic, like grammar rules, and that's it. Because the practice exercises and the practice links are in the other links that we already have in the study guide. Okay. Well, so the other part of the encounter is the presentation that you were supposed to do today about the person you admire the most. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So
Yes.
okay, so that's what we are going to do now. Okay. So let's see if there is any volunteer that wants to start.
Yes,
I
I
want-
start.
Okay.
Who?
Do you
Fernando,
want Jesus or for me?
Fernando.
Fernando, and then Hugo. That's it.
Okay.
First one, Fernando, the second one. Okay. Fernando, are you going to share a slide or something or not?
Yes, teacher. I make the presentation in document and PowerPoint.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so you can share yours.
Wait a moment. profe, ¿me puedes ayudar? Tal vez yo te lo envié a su correo, pronto es que como lo hice en PowerPoint, y aquí lo abro en el Mac y eso se me...
Ok. Ok, give me 1 second. Did you send it to my university email?
No, it's and the person I admire the most is Steve Paul Jobs.
Yeah.
In the mail, by the mail.
¿Le enviaste el correo de
No.
la universidad? Sí.
Yes, your mail.
I cannot find it. No lo encuentro en mi correo.
Pero ¿no le queda más fácil compartir pantalla a Fernando y ya?
Sí, ya aquí ya lo estoy ya descargando. Ok, ya se descargó. Aquí cómo hago, profe, para poderlo mostrar.
En la opción que es compartir pantalla.
Compartir pantalla. Ya, ok.
Y pones la ventana donde
Ahí ya lo pueden ver.
Yes.
Sí.
Sí,
Yes.
ya todo lo ven.
Yes.
Okay, I start. The person I admire the most is Steve Paul Jobs.
I'm sorry, Fernando.
Excuse me?
Hay como un cuadro de diálogo. No sé si todos lo ven o solamente yo.
Ujú. Sí, hay un
¿Sí lo pueden ver?
hay un cuadro
Sí,
de
hay un
diálogo
cuadro.
de Chiquilín ahí enfrente de la presentación.
Que no deja ver tu presentación.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah, now it's good.
Ahora sí lo pueden ver.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The person I admire the most is Steve Paul Jobs. Think different. Okay, this is margin when the history Apple computed. They start in the business and the first company. Steve Jobs is an innovator, rebel, and visionary. He was very passionate and disciplined for his work. He demanded a lot from his team. He showed his team that in 4 days he invented and designed a video game. And this time, Mr. Jobs working in Atari company.
Mm-hmm.
He was always very perfectionist and he was very skilled in business. Steve Jobs co-founded Apple Computers with Steve Wozniak. He was born in San Francisco, California, USA, February 24, 1955. In his youth, he was a hippie and studied Buddhism. He lived in India. Just like to eat fruits and vegetables. He walked barefoot, and for a time, he didn't like to bath, to shower, and smelled very bad. And his co-workers complaining. It's an anecdote. And Mr. Jobs. Wait a moment. Jobs wear glasses in his stall, and he has a bird. He has two children. He's chief executive and chairman of Apple Computer. Jobs was an American inventor. He was very insistent and persistent. His biography tells that in one day he made more than 1,050 calls to a company to schedule a meeting. It's very important. He's a very insistent and persistent.
Mhm.
He's the excellent in the business. He was very risky in business. Just the development Macintosh and decided to bring John Scully president to Pepsi Cola. Mr. President John Scully had a Apple computer to sell a lot of products in this moment. Okay, wait a moment. I open the others. Okay, I make the infographic in short about the history, the Apple and Mr. Jobs. On April 1, 1977, Steve Jobs and Steven Wozniak founded Apple Computer. Its origin began when Jobs was in Atari company and Wozniak was in Hewlett Packard, developed in the family garage, the first computers in this history. Yes, it's very good and excellent. When I started in the family garage, Mr. Jobs and Mr. Wozniak together working in the garage. In the year 1977, Apple incorporated the keyboard, power supply, and Apple DOS, DOS operating system. In 1984, they launched Apple Macintosh. They incorporate icons, windows, and mouse. In 1985, Jobs leaves the Apple company. It's very, very hard in this moment.
Mhm.
In 1986, they designed Macintosh Plus. In 1991, joined collaboration agreement with the IBM company. In 1997, Jobs returned to the Apple company and was appointed to the new position of CEO. Excuse me, wait a moment. Okay, this is photos. The moments very important. The products, the Apple company and Mr. Jobs, his inventor, his design product very important. In 1998, Apple designed the iMac computer. In 21, Apple designed the iPod Music player. In 27, Apple designed the iPhone. In 2009, Apple designed the iPhone 3G. In 2010, Apple designed the iPad. On August 24, 2011, John resigned, replaced by Tim Cook. Is other president replaced Mr. Jobs, Tim Cook. And in 2012, Apple versus Samsung. Okay, the United States used it, condensed Samsung to pay 800 million euros to Apple for copying their technology. Other things is very important. Mr. Jobs told with Bill Gates about the same reasons, because Mr. Bill Gates to copy the technology the Apple, and Jobs demand Bill Gates. And in 2015, Apple designed to Apple Watch. This product is very good, excellent. And in 2016, Apple designed the iPhone SE and the iPad Pro. Okay, if it weren't for Steve Jobs, we wouldn't have. Wait a moment. Computer with a screen, monitor, keyboard, and mouse, a computer screen that can display icons, picture, videos, etc., and mouse that can move in all directions, drag and drop, and double click. A huge choice of phone or phones after named famous cities around the world. For example, Chicago, Hanover, London, New York, and Venice are just a few examples. Pixar, movies, and characters such as Woody, Buzz Lightyear, and Nemo World, and lots so. The iPod, iTunes, the iPhone, the App Store, and electronic device with motion sensor. The technology that makes the screen of the iPhone flip when you turn it sideways. The iPad and the iPod Store. It's very important. All inventions and by Steve Jobs. Okay. Wait a moment. Okay. Steve Jobs, he's an inventor. These photos I show you the house, the garage is the garage and the Mr. Steve Jobs. This is where is the last say by Mr. Jobs when a few hours you're dead, he's dead. Mr. Jobs say, "Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow." The house located in Altos, California, USA. Okay, my work, my presentation is I investigate. Okay, bibliography and web biography in Heraldo. I reading the American book. Okay, I reading American Genius book, and the films, movies, Judge. This movie helped me have understand about the life, the history, the Mr. Apple and the Mr. Jobs and Apple company. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, Fernando, thank you very much. You did a good job, and I could see that you researched a lot, so because you did a very complete presentation. So, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you have questions for Fernando?
No.
Okay, wait a moment. Okay, I share the new vocabulary for. Wait a moment. Or the new. I investigate. Okay, the vocabulary other some words. Ok, ya, ¿quieres ahorita se las envío por al chat general?
Okay, oh, okay, thank you very much. Let's continue.
Yes, teacher. Um, okay. Okay, my presentation is short. Teacher, it's better to say short or small when it's a presentation short? Okay.
Short.
Okay, my presentation is short. I didn't know I didn't know which person to choose. I wanted to show some person alive. I chose Barack Obama. Barack Obama was a president of the United States of America. Okay, Barack Obama born in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1961. He is a black man. His mother was white woman, and his father was a black man. His father was Kenyan in Africa. He is 57 years old actually, and he lived in Chicago with his family when his wife and two girls, two daughters. He has got short black hair. He is a tall man. He has got big ears. His eyes are brown. He is thin. He has a big smile. His colleagues say that he is very smart. He was a very diplomatic president. He is friendly and he had a good relationship with many people around the world. Many people think that he made good decisions. Other people thinks that he made bad decisions. But I think that the president must be a difficult job. Some decision maybe not popular. Um, I'm not American, obviously, but I think he was a good president. Um, Much better than the current president of the United States.
Of course.
I finish.
Okay. Thank you very much. It was a nice presentation. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue with Mayra.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Is ready? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I did my presentation about the person that I admire the most that is not famous.
Mm-hmm.
So the person that I admire the most is my grandma. Her name is Teresa Coral. She was born in Túquerres, and that is a small town located in Nariño. She's 77 years old, but she looks much younger. And she has short, wavy hair and small brown eyes. She's very short, but she loves high heels to look taller. She doesn't like pictures because she says that she looks ugly, but she's gorgeous. So, about her routine, she wakes up at 5:30 in the morning and she prepares coffee. She goes to bed again at 6:30 in the morning. She takes care of my baby, so they go to bed together again until 10 a.m. She usually eats crackers and a cup of coffee for breakfast. She baths my baby at about 11 in the morning and she gives him a snack. She has lunch at 12:30 in the afternoon, and after that they relax and watch TV together until 4:15. That is the hour that I arrived. And that is a picture that was it was taken during her birthday celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the reasons why I admire her. I admire my grandma because she's a fighter. She has gone through tough situations, but she recovered from that successfully. And she's hardworking because she was since she was very young, she had to work. So she didn't study. She didn't go to the university, but she had to work. What and pay bills and everything just by herself. And she's an example for me to be followed because she's very smart, she's charismatic, she's generous, hardworking, honest, and kind with everybody. And for me, she's the definition of love and dedication. So everything I am as a person is because of her and the values that she taught me. And that's it.
Okay, Mayra. Thank you very much. And you're right, your grandma looks younger than she is. It's great job.
I don't understand what.
That your grandma looks very young.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she looks. They don't think it's
Yeah.
my grandma sometimes.
Okay. Okay, Mayra.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wait, how I stop this? Okay.
Do you have questions for Mayra?
Jessica, hello.
And did you have questions for Hugo? Because
No, Juan Pablo, no questions?
So,
Ah,
can you hear me?
yeah.
yeah.
See, according to the presentation, does your grandma live with you?
Yeah, now we are living together.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay. Well, and did you have questions for Hugo before? Because I forgot to ask you. Yeah. Could you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. No questions for Hugo?
No question.
Okay. Going back to Fernando's presentation, I remember a movie that I watched some time ago, and that is called The Pirates of Silicon Valley. I don't know if maybe you have seen it. And it's about the life of Steve Jobs. And it's very interesting.
No, teacher.
No? Okay, I'm going to copy the name of the movie. Maybe you can, when you have time, you can see the movie that is very good. And it's about his life. That is the name of the movie.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Silicon Valley. Mhm.
Okay, well, who wants to continue?
Me, teacher. Me, Juan Pablo.
Paula? Okay. Okay, Juan Pablo, go ahead.
Okay. A moment, please. Mm, my presentation is short too. The person is unknown for you, but for me it's very important.
Mhm.
One moment, aquí. Now, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The person I admire the most for me is my mother. I think that I couldn't to put any person more, because my mother is very, very important for me. Um, so I admire my mother. Her name is Eucharis, and she is a housewife. She lives in Mexico. She isn't live with me. Uh, she lives in. I live in Mexico too, but she lives in other place. But we see very frequently. Um, she is very important for me. She is a warrior. I love her because she was who gave me life and took care of me during the time I was with her. Uh, my mother is short, robust and olive skin. She has gold wavy black hair and small black eyes. Her nose and ears are small too. She likes wearing dresses and skirts. And about her personality, she is a hardworking and responsible person. She is also nice and easygoing. About the age, through the picture you are going to see. She's my mother. I love her. For me, she is very important. She had many problems with me during my when I was a boy, a child, but she she took care on me. I love her much. Uh, I have for me. Sorry.
It's okay.
She for me she's very important, and I can talk about nothing more because she is the person that gave me the life, and this is my mother. I'm sorry for crying.
No, it's okay.
Thank you.
Juan,
Very good, your presentation. I like.
very nice presentation, and it's great that you love your mother so much. So she maybe that he can feel proud of having a boy that loves her too much. Okay, Juan, thank you very much for your presentation.
Okay.
Okay, so let's continue. Leonardo or Sandra, who wants to continue? Leonardo? Oh, yes,
Yes.
go ahead, please.
Me?
Yeah.
Good evening. Uh, Teacher, good evening for everyone. I want to share a presentation, but I don't know how.
You can click on compartir pantalla. There is an option. Generalmente está en la parte inferior de la pantalla. Oh,
Oh
my God.
oh, okay, excuse me. Excuse me.
tiene un cuadrito con una flechita hacia arriba.
Ah, okay, that's right. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is my favorite, he is the person who I admire the most. This actor is a famous producer and actor. His name is Morgan Freeman. He's a very important actor. He has a very, he's about 88 years old. He's an Afro-American. He was born in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. Uh, he won he won an Oscar, yes, and he was proposed to another fight. Recently, he became in a very important narrator for Nat Geo, yes, for the life of God, the origin of God, and others, the origin of the life. But he has two important films. One of both are Invictus. Invictus, he personified to Nelson Mandela. Do you know who's Nelson Mandela? Yes, he was in
Yes.
a very important person who fought for the freedom against the racism,
Brazils.
the apartheid. Yes, the apartheid in South Africa. Yes, the important for this is that he in this film that is um, Mandela united all the country around the rugby the rugby match. Yes, it was true. It based in a true history. Yes, so he his eyes are black and his hair is black. It's a curly and short and white. He has beard and mustache. Sometimes he wears an earring. Sometimes he loves to wear hats. Yes. So Mr. Morgan Freeman is a very important actor. Okay. So he he has a very important education film. Yes. Its name is Lean on Me. Have you ever heard the song Lean on Me? When the night is come. La, 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 la. Yes? Okay, yes. Excuse me. So it's very important, and I recommend you to watch this. Okay?
What is
He
the name?
Thank
personified.
you.
Excuse me.
No, go ahead, sir.
Okay, he it's a very important education educational film. Yes.
Mhm.
In this film, Morgan Freeman personificate a, a principal. Okay,
Mm.
and it was based in a true history. Yes, that because he he went to that school, and that school was so terrible in the Bronx in New York in the 60s, in the 60s years. So he came there, and he was hard, but at the same time very understanding with the problems of that. First, he was very very hard because he expelled 300 students.
Ah,
300 students when appeared. Then he give the pure opportunity to with the arts, yes. But the base of this changing is to take an exam that is in the United States. If they if they weren't pass the exam, the school were would be
close.
closed. Yes,
Mm.
so they start to study it and study it. So it's nice. So I don't want to tell you more about the film. It's an education film. Yes, it's for us is very important. So no more. I don't have any. And if you have any question,
No.
Questions?
okay,
Okay, Leonardo, thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Um,
You're welcome.
last
So
but not
how I
we
uh,
continue with Sandra.
okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. The person I admire the most is the Virgin Maria. She is tall, slim, has long brown hair, green eyes, and is very pretty, tender, an excellent mother. In her life, she was a housewife. I think that she interceded for us to go to the heaven. She intercede, se dice intercede en inglés igual que en español.
Intercede.
She intercede in the presence of God and his son Jesus. She wears a white long sleeves dress, a blue tunic, and a blue lace, and at the waist. She doesn't use shoes, at least that appear in the paints. She also uses a silk mantle on her head. She never doesn't wear earrings, necklace, or wristband. I admire in the first place because she's a example woman. She has many
Virtues.
virtues. She was the woman honest, just, dedicated, faithful, and devote, devotee, persistent because she accompanied and at his son until the ending. Must be a woman of heart pure and very affectionate, with a face very big inside. I only know that she lives and is part of my life, take care of me, and is many ways she does a role as mother.
Okay, Sandra. Very nice presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, so congratulations to all of you. Well, you did beautiful and really interesting presentations about the technical work. It was really talking about them because I can see that well, you did the exercise, but you also involved your emotions in this activity. That is something very, very big. So, very good. Thanks, Ella. Well, so I'm going to talk about the activities that we have for this week. That is the document about your hobbies or activities that you do in your free time. And basically, that is what you have to present for next week in our next encounter. Yeah. So you are going to talk about your free time activities or hobbies. Yeah. If you want to present the document that you send to the virtual classroom, you can do it. But if you want to create a presentation or use pictures or slides to do it, you can. Okay.
Yes.
So that would be the activity that we have for the next encounter, but it belongs to this week. Yeah, it's part of this week activities. And next week, oh well, for the encounter, so we are going to try to talk about this. Well, you are supposed to describe what you usually do in your free time. You should say what you do and who you do it with. For example, if you share those activities with someone, with your family, with friends, yeah. Where do you do those activities? Yeah. If you, for example, if you exercise, where do you do that? Do you go to the park or do you go to the gym? So talk about the places where you do those activities. And well, these are like three questions that I'm going to ask you next week. And they are, what are some constructive free time activities that you consider that are constructive? How free time activities have changed in the last years? Yeah. And what type of activity would you suggest to your kids? Are these questions clear?
Perdón, profe, esas en español, esas preguntas últimas son para las que vamos a responder en the next encounter.
Yeah. It's like,
Okay.
it's well, you are going to have your presentation and then we will have like a short discussion about these questions.
Okay.
So it's for you to have your ideas prepared about these questions.
Okay.
Para que tengan listas las ideas sobre estas cosas.
Thank you, teacher.
What is the question number one?
What are
How did you understand that question? Or you can tell me in Spanish. The first question.
Like activities that help you in some way
Yeah,
that are no.
that you consider that yes, could be healthy, that have a, a positive impact, a positive impact in the person that practices those activities. Yeah. For example, uh, many people spend time social networks, yeah, in Facebook, that is not positive or doesn't have a positive effect in people. So you are going to talk about constructive criticism. Actividades que consideren que son constructivas y tienen un efecto positivo en las. The question number two, sorry, how free time activities have changed in the last 10 years?
Profe, antes de que continúe en español, por favor.
Ok. ¿De las preguntas?
Sí, señora.
Sí, y vamos a tener como una pequeña conversación sobre estas tres preguntas. La primera es, ¿qué actividades consideran ustedes que son constructivas o que tienen un impacto positivo? Free time activities, ¿ya? La segunda pregunta sobre cómo han cambiado las actividades de tiempo libre en los últimos 10 años.
¿Es cuál? Perdón, es que está como entrecortada
La segunda. How
How free,
how
la segunda.
have changed in the last year, in the last 10 years? ¿Cómo han cambiado las actividades de tiempo libre en los últimos 10 años?
Ah, ok.
And the last one, what type of activity would you suggest to your kids? ¿Qué tipo de actividad ustedes le sugerirían a sus niños, ya sean sus hijos o sus estudiantes?
Yo sugiero tener tiempo libre.
Okay.
Qué grave, porque yo tiempo libre no tengo.
Profe, perdón,
Dime.
la primera es sobre, por ejemplo, constructivas en general o de las que uno propone, o las que uno propone no, de las que uno hace.
No, en general.
General,
No necesariamente de las
general.
igual a uno le pregunto, ¿qué actividades te recomendarían a los niños?
Ah, no, profe, pero de la primera pregunta, o sea, de si es constructivo que en general, qué
En
actividades en
general,
general o
sí.
de las mías. Ah, ok.
Bueno, en general. Y por eso
Ah, ok.
que la tercera igual. O sea, en realidad las tres, de manera general.
Ok, sí. Gracias.
Y en la primera parte, entonces, cuando hablen de sus actividades de tiempo libre, es importante que hablen de, bueno, de qué actividades practican, con quién las practican, dónde las practican, cuándo las practican. ¿Ya? Vale a pensar.
No, como hablan a veces en inglés, mi no tener tiempo libre. Mi teacher.
No,
Me suena muy aborigen.
no,
No,
or, okay. If you don't have free time, what would you like to do if you had free time? Si no tienes tiempo libre, entonces, ¿qué harías si tuvieras tiempo libre? ¿O qué te gustaría hacer si tuvieras tiempo libre? Okay?
ok. Ujú.
Yeah. Okay. So this would be the activity for next week. And this is not yet in the virtual classroom. Esta es la guía número 4 que todavía no está en el aula virtual, pero estará el lunes que empezamos la unidad 5, pero para que tengan una idea de lo que vamos a trabajar la siguiente semana. And well, it is about okay, give me 1 second. You are going to talk about houses, and in this specific activity, you are going to make an ad. You know what an ad is? Ad or advertisement?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat, please?
Okay, you have here the instruction number 3 that says revise the pattern of the task and follow the indications to make an ad of your house either for rent or sale. This is the particular activity that we have for next week. Vamos a hacer un ad or advertisement. Do you know what is that?
¿Un anuncio?
Yes, ad, un anuncio. Yeah. And that advertisement is for renting or selling a house, your house. Yeah. Para
Our house.
para poner en venta
La
Nuestra
casa.
casa.
Ujú.
o arrendar tu casa. So you have to describe the house, the
Rooms.
yes, the rooms, the size, the services it has. Yeah. Well, you are going to have a tutorial y la guía ya estará actualizada con los links, como las sugerencias que me hicieron en el encuentro anterior, que tengan más, que hayan más links no tanto de práctica, sino más como de la teoría, de la explicación. Entonces esta guía pues ya aparecerá el lunes con esos links. ¿Ok? Entonces esto es más o menos para que ya vayan sabiendo que vamos a trabajar así.
Teacher, sorry.
Yeah.
Can you say me the meaning of pattern?
Como patrones, como
Las
modelos.
instrucciones, sí.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it. Entonces, in the encounter, the pre-time activities presentation, and in the virtual classroom, it's talking about the house, the parts of the house, and how to make an act to rent or sell the house or the apartment. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
And that's, do you have questions, comments?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
For the students that were not at the beginning of the encounter, para los que no estaban cuando yo empecé el encuentro, bueno, les compartí estos links que son unos links más enfocados en la parte teórica de la guía 3, en la que estamos. Entonces, mañana aparecerá una nueva, o sea, la guía de estudio, pero actualizada con estos links. Y ustedes me comentaron de algunos que no funcionaban, entonces esos también los estuve revisando para que todos los links estén en la guía que hay.
Profe, y todavía no has terminado la base de datos que nos ibas a recomendar.
Yes.
Eso es.
Okay. Thank you very much. Gracias por acordarme de eso. Yes. There is a problem with the database. Bueno, yo creé una base de datos, but it's very difficult to upload the resources in the database.
Ujú.
Es el proceso para subir un link o para subir un documento es bastante largo. Entonces, lo que les quería comentar es que en vez de esa, o sea, ahí está la base de datos, se las voy a mostrar. Pero me parece más fácil y para que ustedes también puedan, me parece más fácil compartir un documento en Drive que todos podamos alimentar. Yeah,
Yes, teacher is
Yes.
better.
it's better because
But you share us the document. I work. I fill the new links because I have the new links for the I share you all people.
yeah. Sí, la idea es que la base de datos no solamente la enriquezca yo, sino ustedes también, porque ustedes también conocen páginas, bueno, pueden tener documentos que pueden servirnos. Entonces, esta es la base de datos, pero entonces
Okay.
es un poco complicado subir cada link o cada documento que ustedes vayan a colocar acá. Entonces, yo, por ejemplo, acá coloqué estos tres. Bueno, es el Read Theory, que es la página de lectura que les había dicho. Grammar Website. Esto es un archivo, entonces en este archivo hay varios links, muchos links. Entonces no subí link por link, sino subí todo el documento con todos los acá este de Lead Worksheet, son guías interactivas que también subí el link. Pero entonces, después de ver que me tomó tanto tiempo subir uno por uno directamente en la base de datos, me pareció más efectivo compartir un documento en Drive. Entonces, ese es otro de los cambios que también van a ver mañana. Entonces, voy a borrar esta base de datos y voy a compartir un documento en Drive, pero para eso necesito que ustedes me compartan su correo, un correo en Gmail, de Gmail, para que podamos para que yo les pueda compartir el documento y ustedes puedan editar.
¿Se lo compartimos en el foro, profe?
Yes, please. ¿Ok? Entonces,
Okay.
una vez ustedes me compartan su correo, entonces yo comparto el link con ustedes para que puedan acceder al documento y editarlo. Que van a incluir algún...
Profe, ¿en qué foro se lo compartimos?
You can do it in the frequently asked questions.
Fax?
Yes.
Sorry, teacher. Where?
En el de frequently asked questions. That's,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, for you to know that. Okay? So, you are going to have those changes in the classroom form. Entonces va a estar la guía de aprendizaje número 3 actualizada y voy a borrar esta database y voy a colocar el link para el drive. The drive.
Okay.
Okay? So, that's it. Okay, thank you, Leonardo. Okay, do you have more questions?
No, teacher.
No?
No, teacher.
Okay. Well, so thank you very much. I'm sorry that I didn't turn my camera on, but I'm sick. I have the flu. My face is terrible. My nose is red. My eyes are crying. So I'm sorry about that. Next class, I hope to be better, and I will turn my camera on. Okay?
Don't mention it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Don't worry, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. No
Okay.
problem. Que se mejore.
Thank you very much. Have a good night and see you next week.
Thank you, teacher. Get better.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night. Bye bye.